Hello, salutations, and welcome to the first episode of my new show called The Cryptid Files. Hi, I almost died right before starting this stream because I choked on my drink. So yeah, if that would have been a series that never came to be. Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, my throat is great. Hi, hello, welcome to the Cryptid Files, and I hope you guys are doing well. I see a lot of people. I see Chief Spartan, Eric Verastigi, Fabian, Barchard, the John Active, the Meaning Rope, Nas. Hello. Oh, Nas, it has been a while. It has been a hot minute. Follower of the Twin Goddesses, welcome. Thank you so much for modding the stream. And IDK Bacon as well, thank you so much. There's gonna be a little interview with IDK, possibly, at the end of the stream. You'll see why. This is I think Patreon members know, but the rest of you guys don't know, so that's gonna be a surprise. Don't say anything, Bacon, don't say anything. But yeah, we got quite a few things, quite a few surprises in the stream. All right, another time. Well, listen, it is, me almost dying. It's like a regular thing now. I think I'm just shaking hands with the Grim Reaper on a regular basis. She gotta be on first name basis with the Reaper. Yeah, see, my point exactly. Anthony, hi. Oh, Anthony, it's been a while too. DMJ is here. Forgotten Wraith is here. Demon Taker, and Nicholas Holly Kitsuya is here. Hi. Wow, okay. The other day we played me, Ketsuya, Forgotten Wraith, Tyrant, and Bacon, and who else? Oh, Kanta. We played. Wait, Bacon. You were there. What am I talking about? But yeah, we played Monopoly, and I've come out victorious, which honestly I didn't think I would. But yeah, okay. Desert Lightning, hi, and Sydney Wells, hi. Baker is Mothman confirmed. What? Loki Archive, welcome. Oh, Morgan, hi, hello. This is going to be a fun time. It is. There's a lot. This case is long, and I've been dying to cover it finally, and I figured, it isn't true crime. It isn't exactly true crime. So I really wanted to just start a new series in which I can just talk about all the cryptids, and this is what this series is going to be about, all about cryptids from all over the world, every part of the world, and that's what we're going to start with. The Mothman. Okay, Zach Matthews, am I crazy, or is the mic peaking a bit? Oh, is it? Okay, wait. Is it? Well, I mean, now, it should be fine. Just let me know. I just lowered it, so it should be fine. J. The Real McCoy, thank you so much for the donation. Very generous. Guess whose birthday it is today? This guy. Oh, congratulations. Happy birthday. I hope that the mic is now okay. I'm gonna try not to scream into the mic a little, not much, even though I probably will, so you guys get ready. $50 says Sona will drool a bucket for this stream. Oh, probably, absolutely. There's gonna be a lot of Mothman's butt in this stream, so yeah. Oh, Kyler, hi. Thank you so much for modding the stream as well. And Shai, welcome. And Rune S, welcome. David Vasquez, hi. I made it. I'm glad you made it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And Colonel Turtle, hi. And who else? Because I probably missed it. Oh, Undead Rabbit. Again, how are you almost dying every time? I have a deal. We have this little game between me and the Grim Reaper. We just see who's gonna win every day. Hello, Sona. I bet you were waiting for this moment. Alberto, I have been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for so long. We're gonna talk about the Mothman. And okay, so before we begin, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are a week away from my first ever cover of, the release of my first ever cover. It is scheduled on the channel, and then wait, Zach is asking, Sona, are you perhaps a cryptid creature enjoyer? Absolutely, 100%. I am. Come on. I'm into all things true crime, mystery, unsolved cases, and cryptids. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm not so much into ghosts, like, because I don't really believe in ghosts, but cryptids are kind of like a little bit more, I don't know why, it doesn't make sense, but they're more realistic to me. Which is crazy, but yeah, because most of them are associated either with aliens, which completely possible, or with mutations. So some weird mutations of animals or new species of animals that was simply not discovered yet, or not, you know. I mean, there are like, heck, there are tribes and people that have not had contact with like modern civilization in this world. So who's to say there's no like animals that were not discovered? I think there would be. There could be. Okay. Nah, ghosts are lame. Well, I mean, not so much lame, just not real. J the Real McCoy, again, thank you so much. If the Mothman is chasing you, use its ultimate weakness, a flashlight. It can't resist. Actually, oh, I just bumped into my mic. Actually, it might be the opposite. Like, the Mothman allegedly is afraid of light. Okay, but I'm gonna get into it in a second. So yeah, a reminder that there will be a cover release next week on April 1st, as well as I'm gonna do a subathon, 12-hour subathon on April 1st. Yeah, and we're gonna watch it together. Okay. You mean Casper the Ghost isn't real? I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm afraid so. Okay. Chupacabra. Oh, Chupacabra is real. I think that Chupacabra is real. Okay. Let's get right into it. You guys ready? So, the Mothman is a mysterious winged cryptid from West Virginia that for decades has captivated the imagination of locals and visitors alike. Described as standing at a towering 7 to 10 feet tall, the Mothman's body is said to resemble that of a slender man covered with gray or dark-colored fur. It usually walks around on two muscular legs, usually in a wobbling manner. It has bat-like wings. So this image is like not exactly accurate because the wings are feathery. But what is rumored is that Mothman has bat-like wings with an enormous wingspan stretching between 8 to 15 feet. However, the most defining feature of the Mothman its big, glowing red eyes. Many who have met the creature face to face have reported feeling hypnotized by their piercing gaze. Adding to the creature's mystique is the fact that it has no discernible neck, and its face is difficult to see, with many describing it as being like beyond description. So essentially, Mothman looks like a humanoid figure without head, because its head might be just like, he might be slouched, or the head is kind of often in in any drawings or sketches or like pictures even, or reimaginations, like it is kind of blended with its shoulders. So like no neck. Okay, so despite its fearsome appearance, the Mothman only appears at night and is said to be afraid of bright lights. It can fly in the air with incredible speed, reportedly reaching up to 100 miles per hour. And this is pretty impressive because like the fastest bird in the world can fly with a speed of like 67, 68 miles per hour. So Mothman can exceed that. And some have claimed that the creature is responsible for the disappearance of pets, especially dogs, adding to its aura of mystery and danger. And here I have to say, I was very disappointed. I was super disappointed because, come on, the Mothman is eating doggos. I liked you for your butt. Now I don't know. I also ignore the fact that this photo is either someone dressing up as a butterfly or like butterfly wings being chopped onto them. I didn't have a better photo, so I chose this one. Okay. So the Mothman first appeared in 1966 in a small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Since then, Over 200 sightings of the creature have been reported in the state. And local newspapers were quick to dub the Mothman, the creature, the Mothman, inspired by the popular comic book of Batman which features the villain that's called Killer Moth. What happened? Oh no, never mind. It's a subscriber. Welcome. Anyway, okay, so first the newspaper started dubbing the creature as the Mothman based on the comic, like inspired by the Killer Moth. There were other names too at the time, such as the Flying Man, the Mason County Bird Monster, Birdman, or simply the Bird. But it was the name Mothman that ultimately stuck. And to this day, the Mothman remains one of the most enigmatic legends of the American South, drawing curious visitors from far and wide to catch a glimpse of the elusive monster. And then now I wanted to talk about a little bit about Point Pleasant, so the town where Mothman was first discovered. Due to all the Mothman sightings and the publicity over the years, the town has really turned into a tourist attraction that's all about the Mothman. And when I say they are all about the Mothman, I mean it. 110%. They are into it. They really embraced the theme, and I am loving it. So there are several interesting Mothman attractions in Point Pleasant. One being the Mothman statue, which is my favorite part. It is a 12-foot tall metallic statue of the Mothman and the Mothman's butt. Then we have the Mothman Museum, which features, look at this Mothman, look at this butt. It's great. It's shiny. It's round. It's juicy. Okay. Anyway, so the Mothman Museum, which features various historical documents related to Mothman sightings. There is this awesome life-sized replica of the Mothman, and actual Mothman costumes, and of course a whole bunch of awesome Mothman merch. And you know what else is there? Well, I mean, the Mothman's butt. But that's not in the museum. That's just, that's just me. That's just me being, butt. Always the butt. Come on! You have to appreciate this. YouTube is gonna demonetize me for showing a fake metallic butt, but Mothman's butt. You gotta see. Well, another glimpse. Okay. Damn, he's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Okay, so wait, 3D Heisenberg. Hi, FEARSONA. I'm an acquaintance of. Oh God, what happened? For some reason, both of them. Yeah, you can't comment if you're underage. I'm sorry, and those streams you can't. I apologize, but these are the rules. So that is how it's gonna be. Okay. Anyway. Sorry for my reaction, but yeah, I've explained it a couple of times. Okay, moving on. Why I'm saying bye because I'm drunk. Oh, okay, no worries, KB. Thank you so much for tuning in. Should have pixelated it to avoid demonetization. It's fine. It's probably okay. FEARSONA and Mothman fanfic coming. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of juicy stuff at the end of this stream. So stick around because I have a lot of stuff, very, very juicy material towards the end of the stream. Okay, so again, the Mothman Museum has a lot of things about Mothman and super interesting stuff, by the way. We're gonna get into it a little bit more at the end of the stream, along with a little surprise. But then there is also, Point Pleasant also has Village Pizza Inn, which serves the famous Mothman pizza. And there's, I don't know, there's also a Mothman's butt again. Also, the pizza place has a special t-shirt. So, enjoy. This is a pretty good, oh my God. This is a pretty cool t-shirt. I want that. That's a pretty cool t-shirt. that's gonna be mine. Also, the purpose of this stream is, you know, to announce that I will be trying to save up money to go to Point Pleasant, travel to Point Pleasant and rub Mothman's butt. That's, you know, that's my next goal. That's my next goal in life. That is on my bucket list. So hopefully maybe this year, if I can save up enough money. Okay. Oh, that looks good, of course. I love how it's just like pizza, butt. T-shirt. Kind of looks like cockroach, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, now that I think about it, the artwork kind of looks like a cockroach. But it's still cool, so I don't mind. Okay, then we have the Coffee Grinder Cafe. And they have Mothman cookies and Mothman cupcakes. And this is so cute! Look at the cupcakes, look at the cookies! I don't know why they're green, because Mothman is technically not green, but I mean, who's to say? Maybe he's a Martian, and, you know, he's green. But yeah, super cute. And then they also have a drink that's called the Mothman in a blender. So this is the drink. Mothman got blended. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cute. Man, it's so cute. Okay. And they also have Mothman ice cream in Point Pleasant, which, God, it's so cute. I want to go even more. I want to go. Okay, and then there's even Mothman car wash, by the way. And yeah, and this is apparently like they had like some kind of artwork, like mascot contest or like artwork contest, and I guess this was the winner. That was one of the artworks, which is just precious. Oh my God, this is pure gold. But yeah, you know, the butt energy is strong with this one. That's great. The fact that they have car wash and then there's this artwork exists in the world. That's, yeah, I think the world didn't ask for it, but secretly we needed it. That's terrifying. Also, Mothman's butt. Okay, the last but not least is the annual Mothman Festival, which, by the way, I want to visit. That's when I want to go to Point Pleasant. The Mothman Festival started in 2002 and is hosted every third weekend in September. And around 10,000 people visit Point Pleasant during the festival. There's a whole bunch of things that happens during the festival. Also including cosplay. There's like people cosplaying as the Mothman, of course. Actually, one of the costumes, the one on I guess the far left. So the Mothman costume, I believe this is the same costume that is in the museum. So that's the only time when the costume is being used. So basically during the festival. I mean, when else? Then they have live bands. They have a Mothman 5K run. They also have guest speakers. There's Mothman Festival pageant, beauty pageant, and of course, a whole bunch of Mothman merchandise. There's also a bunch of Mothman themed foods like Mothman pancakes. And I don't know, like me... Why does it look like a mosquito? I mean, it's cute, but it looks like a mosquito to me, mosquito face to me. I don't know why. So Mothman pancakes are the official food of the festival. There's also Mothman treats and Mothman burrito. There's Mothman energy drink and even Mothman craft beer. And if you're feeling a little Christmassy, they got you covered too, because there's a Mothman wreath. Or however I don't know what it is. I guess it is. I guess it is the Christmas, right? Like the Christmassy thing. Everyone in the chat is just like, I can't, what is happening? What, the scientifically proving, what? I gotta go. Oh, thank you, Nicholas, for stopping by, and have a good night. But the burrito is great. I have to say, like, the wreath is great. The energy drink, the craft beer, and then we have burrito, and then we have like some, I don't know what that is. Is that an ice cream? I think that's an ice cream or something. And then the pancakes, man, it's great. Okay, but that's the fun part. That's the fun part of the Mothman. But we gotta go over the origin of Mothman and the first sighting and all the sightings ever since. So the first case I want to talk to you about is one of the first and most famous Mothman sightings. So on 11:30 p.m., November 15, 1966. Two young couples were out for a joyride in a vintage black Chevy. The group consisted of Linda and Roger Scarberry and Steve and Mary Millette, all high school students around 18 to 19 years old. They were headed towards, and this is important, their age is important, like to mention here, because later, like it just kind of came to be kind of an issue between them and the police, but you'll see. So they were headed towards a remote spot north of town known as the TNT area, where they planned to hang out and look for friends. Like just maybe other friends to hang out with, because this spot was like known to be kind of a hangout spot. Anyway, so the TNT area was a large expanse of land near Point Pleasant that had once been an ammunition manufacturing facility during World War II, producing vast quantities of TNT and other explosives. Also, Eric, thank you so much for your generous donation for the Moth Booty Fund. Oh my God. Wait, I didn't mean to say that this is becoming a fund. You guys don't have to donate to my, you know what? If I actually save up I'm gonna try to save up money. So this is going, if you guys donate, this is going towards my trip to Point Pleasant, and also maybe during Sabathon I'm gonna do a donation goal, if we reach the goal, I'm gonna go to Point Pleasant and I'm gonna dress up as Mothman and do a little photo shoot. Oh my God, okay, new donation goal. Travel to Point Pleasant, dress up, cosplay as Mothman, and do a photo shoot. And then I'm gonna, show the pictures here on stream. Oh my God. Oh, it's great. Okay, so as I said, the TNT area had, used to be this ammunition manufacturing facility during the World War II, and they were producing a lot of TNT and explosives. After the war, the area was abandoned and turned into a wildlife preserve for some fucking reason, I don't know, becoming a popular hangout spot for local teenagers. It was common to find teenagers drag racing on the empty roads. And I don't know why, but I hear drag racing and I think about RuPaul's drag show. But okay, I guess it's different kind of drag racing. Anyway, so they would be racing on the empty roads and the wooded areas were a popular lover's lane. As the four friends arrived near an old abandoned power plant in the TNT area, wait, IDK Bacon, thank you so much for the donation. That's actually a damn fine idea. Point Pleasant Vacation Fund. It's more like Point Pleasant, I guess, photo shoot fund. Cosplay fund. Shy, thank you as well. Oh my God, you guys, I didn't mean it seriously. I mean, no, I'm serious about traveling there, but you don't have to donate that much. Okay, Shy, really out here donating for moth booty pics. Yes, I'm gonna cosplay as Mothman and take a picture of me rubbing Mothman's butt as a Mothman. But you guys, thank you so much. Oh my God. Okay. It's not an official donathon, so don't feel obligated to donate or anything. I'm just throwing the idea into the space, putting it out here. Okay. Colonel Turtle says, yeah, old abandoned TNT factory. Let's make out. What a romantic place. David, thank you so much for your donation. Wow, okay, guys, you guys are taking this they're yes, let's make it happen. Sona dressed up as sexy Mothman, rubbing Mothman's butt. What have I done to myself? What have I gotten myself into? Oh my God, what? Take my money. Jesus. Benny, hello, welcome to the stream. And Aaron, hi. I forgot to say hi to you. But it's a great idea. I know, but what have I gotten myself into? Jesus. Okay, I need to drink. Rose Fox, hi. I'm late. It's okay. It's okay. We just started. FEARSONA, talking about rubbing Mothman's butt. Chat. Well, we discovered Fierce Kings. Yeah, how did you... I mean, yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? That could be a kink. What did I walk into? Mothman emote when soon. I think I have to work on it. I really want a Mothman. Maybe Mothman should be my mascot. Okay, anyway. Let's get back to the story and let's continue. Okay, so as the four friends arrived near an old abandoned power plant in the TNT area, they hoped to find some friends to hang out with, but the place was deserted. Surprise, surprise. I don't know what they expected. It was very dark because, I mean, ain't nobody, you know, keeping electricity out there. 27 J-Way, thank you so much. Eat the burrito while you're there. I shall try. I will try. Thank you. Thank you. That's a generous donation. Okay, so the place was very dark and eerily quiet. Suddenly, Steve noticed two large red eyes glowing in the darkness. The eyes had a strange hypnotic effect on Steve, and he felt that he couldn't take his eyes away from it. He alerted the others, and that is when they all took a good look at it. It was the Mothman. It had a man-like body with muscular legs. It was 6 or 7 feet tall and had wings that folded against its back. Suddenly, the monster moved towards the power plant and entered through a broken window. It didn't run, but kind of wobbled around as if it couldn't keep balance, which, I'm sorry, yes, scary situation, but if I see, you know, the monster not like leaping into the building and like, you know, because that's a scary way, but just like wobbling away, I'm probably gonna laugh a little. I'm sorry. If I saw this, yeah, I would be scared shitless, but like, then I can't treat it. I would not be able to treat it seriously. Like it would just like wobble, like just kind of like, and wobble away. I would probably laugh a little bit. Okay. So, the teenagers were absolutely terrified. They didn't know what they saw, but they also didn't care to stay any longer. The driver, which was Roger Scarberry, turned the car around and drove off onto Route 62 in a hurry. His wife, Linda, or girlfriend, Linda, I don't know, frantically yelled at him to drive faster. And I guess wife. I'm just like, because I keep thinking that these kids are like 18 and 19 years old, but I guess times were different. It was the 60s, so they were already married. I was just like, keep thinking about high school kids. Okay. So all of a sudden, the Mothman appeared again. The monster was sitting on a small hill next to the road. When the headlights shined on the creature, it suddenly spread its bat-like wings and shot straight up in the air like a helicopter. And then the couples were so terrified that Roger Scarberry hit the gas, driving faster. But to their horror, the Mothman started following the car, gliding back and forth behind them. The creature was getting closer, and even as the car reached 100 miles per hour, at one point, the teenagers heard the beating sound of the Mothman's wings above the top of the car. And then, according to Mary Millette, the creature, quote, squeaked like a big mouse, end quote. Also, Nelfine Zero, thank you so much for your donation. Very generous, thank you. I appreciate it. New here and love it so far. Well, I'm glad. I love that you are new here and this is the first stream you're coming into, and it's kind of a whole bunch of crazy shit. And me going on and on about Mothman's butt and how I'm gonna rub it. First impressions matter. That's a very, Very important moment in my life. First impression to my new viewers. How am I doing? I feel like this is like a perfect first stream to get into, because you're like coming in, you expect some creepy story, but then the first thing you hear is like, yes, I'm gonna cosplay Mothman, go to Point Pleasant and rub its butt. And Chief Spartan, thank you so much for your donation as well. Okay. Okay, so on with the story. So the couples finally reached the edge of Point Pleasant, where the Mothman veered off into a nearby farm and disappeared. They stopped to decide what to do next, and Linda Scarberry suggested going to the police. However, the boys thought that the police wouldn't believe them without any proof, because also they were basically just fresh out of high school, and you know how police is. Like, they don't really treat... Sometimes they don't, I mean, oftentimes they don't treat young people seriously, especially with a story like this, you know? Maybe if it was like it's kind of terrible to not believe someone who was like clearly in distress and clearly saw something that scared them. But yeah, they were scared that the police wouldn't believe them. But the group got too scared, like basically too scared, and decided to turn the car around. Like, they were kind of... okay, so again, so basically they were kind of debating whether or not go back to the TNT area and to that farm where the Mothman just kind of flew into, to kind of get any sort of proof. But then they got too scared and turned the car around, and they didn't want to go there. And as they drove back, they passed by that area again, the same farm where they had seen the Mothman disappear. And they saw a dead dog lying on the side of the road. And suddenly the Mothman jumped out and leaped over their car again, disappearing into the field on the other side of the road. And that was when they decided to go to the police, because they were like, okay, this is it. We've seen enough. We can't, like, yes, we don't have any proof, but we have to tell the police. Also, David, again, thank you so much. You guys are super generous. You really don't have to do this, but thank you so much for the donation. For your visit to your side, hubby, Mothman. I'll be reunited. But yeah, they they wanted to go back. They turned the car around, wanted to get some proof, but then they decided to leave and go to the police. Okay, so eventually the teenagers found some police officers, but when they told them their story, the officers were, understandably skeptical. It is a pretty crazy story. So they were suspecting that the teenagers had been drinking or taking other substances. After assuring the officers that they were sober, the group convinced the police to follow them back to the farm to see the creature for themselves. However, when they got back to the farm, the Mothman was nowhere to be found. And moreover, they also noticed that the dead dog that they had seen earlier, as they were like running away, the dog mysteriously disappeared. And the couples went back to the town and sought out Deputy Sheriff Millard Halstead and told him what happened. At first, the Deputy Halstead was hesitant to believe their story. However, knowing the teens for their entire lives, because Point Pleasant is not a big town, it's like a couple thousand people. So anyway, the sheriff, everyone knew everyone, and the sheriff knew these kids, and he knew that they wouldn't just make up this stuff, especially since they weren't drunk or anything. And he sensed their genuine fear. He agreed to accompany them back to the TNT area to investigate. So the deputy and the teenagers arrived at the power plant where the Mothman was first spotted. And at first, they didn't see the creature, but strange things started to happen. For one, Linda started to hear the squeaking mouse noises that she heard before. And then both she and Mary Millette saw the Mothman's red eyes. And next, when the deputy shined a light where the girl said the creature was, it was gone. And a cloud of dust kicked up nearby. So the Mothman just disappeared in a cloud of dust. And then after this, when Deputy Halstead switched on his radio to contact the dispatcher, he noticed that his radio started making very strange static noises and that he couldn't explain. So it was like, what he described was like a large garbled noise. So this is like the old radio, police radio in a police car. And what he described was these like garbled noises, like a tape recorder being played at a high speed. After these strange occurrences, however, the Mothman was nowhere to be seen, so they didn't encounter him again. Then, determined to unravel the mystery, the group returned to the TNT area the following day. And what they saw was pretty disturbing. So they saw a very peculiar tracks on the ground, which looked like what they described, quote, 2 horseshoes put together, end quote. And then Steve saw something fly up inside a boiler room when a door was kicked open. However, they didn't stay long enough to find out what it was that they saw. They assumed it would be Mothman, and they just didn't want to stick around because, could attack them. Okay. Why stupid kids? I know, right? Like, you went there once, you were attacked, you went there with the police, strange things started happening, some static, and just, again, like you kind of encountered him, the Mothman again, even though you didn't see him, but like, oh, you saw the eyes. And then you go back there again. I don't know. Do you have death wish? Just, you saw what you saw. Just go on, live your life. It's a good story. It's, you can tell the story to future generations. Don't get killed. But I get it. I guess curiosity took the better of them. Got the better of them. Okay. That's an owl, not a moth. Well, yes, but the footprint on the side. That's like, that's the footprint that they saw. So, like, it was compared to an owl. So an owl has this, foot. Like, I guess like it's similar. It was similar, but it was just like kind of like an owl, but like much bigger. Okay. So then, in the days after the first Mothman sighting by the Scarberries and the Millettes, more and more people in Point Pleasant, and the area started reporting sightings of the Mothman, and the newspapers picked up the story and ran basically sensationalized headlines, and soon news of the strange creature in Point Pleasant spread like wildfire. Mothman without head, with big red, I was going to say big green eyes, big red eyes. That's something that media would be interested in. Is there a bloodthirsty monster in the woods? Or maybe it wasn't like, Mothman ate a doggo, which I'm not okay with. I am against this. Teens, I don't care. But dogs? Oh, hell no. Okay, skeptics explain Mothman away as just being a big owl. Yeah, and I'm gonna get to the theories, but first I really need to go through over all the sightings so that you guys have the whole picture. And then yes, one theory is that the Mothman is actually an owl or a big bird. So I will go over that. Okay, so the next case I'm going to talk about is actually not exactly a Mothman sighting, but about the events leading up to a fateful tragedy that many believe was a direct result of the Mothman's appearance in Point Pleasant again. Also, Shy, wow, okay, shit. Thank you so much for your donation. That's super generous, and you really didn't have to, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mom scolded me for not appreciating Mothman, but she says this is for your trip for the butt. Oh my god. Well, thank you very much to your mom. And you gotta appreciate the butt. Okay, the butt is the main character of the story. Not the Mothman, just the butt. Okay. So again, the next sighting, the next story is not exactly, the Mothman, well, I mean, it's not the Mothman sighting, but, you know, it is about a tragedy and that could be connected to the Mothman. So after the Mothman sighting by the Scarberries and the Mallets, there were over 200 sightings of Mothman in West Virginia between 1966 to 1967. Initially, the sightings frightened the locals, but as the Mothman hype grew, the small town of Point Pleasant started to welcome the attention that it was receiving. Reporters and visitors flocked to Point Pleasant, bringing much needed revenue to the town because it is revenue, it is tourism, it is, fame, however, for whatever reason, but it is fame and people are going to come there. People are going to eat at restaurants. They will, stay at inns, lodges, whatever, like bed and breakfast. So that is revenue, that is money for the small town. But as the year drew to a close, a sense of unease began to spread throughout the community. And in November 1967, several people in the Point Pleasant area started to have terrible dreams about some kind of impending disaster. On November 19th, Mary Heyer, a newspaper reporter in Point Pleasant, told another interviewer, quote, "I had a terrible nightmare. There were a lot of people drowning in the river and Christmas packages were floating everywhere in the water. It's like something awful is going to happen," end quote. And then around Thanksgiving time, more residents in the Point Pleasant area were having dreams about some kind of coming disaster. Initially, some people believed that some kind of massive power outage was about to happen, but no one would have expected what was coming. On December 15th, around 5 p.m., a bridge in Point Pleasant called the Silver Bridge started to shake. The bridge, which connected Point Pleasant to Kanauga, I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if I mispronounced it, but so the bridge was connecting Kanauga, Ohio, with Point Pleasant, and was full of cars as many people were going Christmas shopping. And the sounds of metal moaning and screeching filled the air as the bridge began to collapse and fold inward on itself. Then cars and people plunged into the Ohio River below, with 46 lives lost in what was then the worst bridge accident in American history. For several days, rescue workers had to pull out smashed cars and bodies out of the river. And needless to say, Point Pleasant was completely shaken by this tragedy. Officially, investigators explained that the Silver Bridge had collapsed due to a defect in one of the steel pin eye bars. I think that's how it's called. So basically, the investigators explained that it was the steel pin-eyed bar on the bridge that was just broken. This was basically a part of the bridge that was supposed to hold together the parts of the bridge. However, people started to look for other explanations for why this tragedy happened. So after the collapse, some people allegedly reported that they had seen the Mothman appear at or near the bridge shortly before the collapse. This led many to believe that the Mothman was a harbinger, like basically just this omen of doom or like bad omen, or, for the bridge to collapse or for some calamity that is gonna strike. Others interpreted it differently, believing that the Mothman actually appeared in order to warn people of the impending danger. So there are two camps, some people believe, okay, Mothman is the bad omen that appeared because the bridge is gonna, telling people like, okay, this is some calamity is gonna happen. Others believe that, okay, he was there to warn us. I mean, either way, warning. But just some believe that Mothman is the cause of the bridge collapsing. Okay, so while the Mothman first appeared in West Virginia, reports of its appearance popped up in other parts of the United States. So this wasn't, after the bridge, it just kind of spread to other areas of the United States. Also, Fabian said, oh my God, it looks like it has glowing nipples. Yeah, kind of. Why? I didn't see that. Now I can't unsee it. Okay, I have to take a sip of my drink because my throat is just going. Sorry. Got a drink. Silverjack says, so this is what they meant by that bad omen. When the Mothman appears, catastrophe happens. Yeah, basically a calamity, tragedy, some kind of catastrophe, some kind of accident. But yeah, now I can't unsee the glowing nipples. So Mothman doesn't have a head, but it has glowing nipples. That's how it sees. Maybe the nipples are just like, maybe the nipples work like sonar for dolphins or like echolocation for bats. And that's how he flies. Like, he doesn't have eyes. He doesn't have a head. He just has glowing nipples. And they are like echolocation. Or something. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. So, again, after the bridge, other sightings started happening in different points of the United States, and soon the sightings were found all across the world. Similar to what happened in Point Pleasant, many of those, like these Mothman sightings, precluded major disasters. And I don't know if you guys know about this, but one such disaster was none other than the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. If you are familiar with the incident, then great. If you're not, it's okay. I'm gonna talk about it right now. So it was April 1986 when disaster struck in Pripyat, a city in northern Ukraine, in the then Soviet Union. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant had suffered a catastrophic accident, causing one of its reactors to explode and melt down. A large amount of radioactive material was released into the air, spreading across many parts of the USSR and Europe. The incident directly claimed the lives of 100 people, and the long-term effects of radiation would lead to deaths of thousands more. But in the days leading up to the Chernobyl disaster, there were reports of a mysterious black bird that had been seen in the area. According to Australian archaeologist Robert Maxwell, who worked and did research in Chernobyl, at least 5 workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant had reported seeing a humanoid-like monster with enormous wings. It had a black, headless body and red, glowing eyes. The descriptions were eerily similar to those given by witnesses of the Mothman in Point Pleasant. But the terror did not end here. Those who had witnessed the black bird began to experience terrible dreams and received threatening phone calls from anonymous callers. And then, on the day of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster itself, the blackbird appeared once again, as if to witness the destruction it had foretold. So sadly, all of the workers who had reported seeing the possible Mothman are now deceased, and their accounts were never officially recorded. So we may never know for certain if the Mothman truly appeared in Chernobyl, or was it something else, or, this is a whole bunch of baloney. But yeah, it's quite a big coincidence that right before this disaster in Chernobyl, apparently they saw this huge black bird. And it was, the description is similar to the Mothman, right? Like the red glowing eyes, the lack of clearly shaped head. That ain't no bird. That'd be moth. Mothman. I think there should be a jingle. Mothman or something. Wait. I don't know. I have to think of a jingle for Mothman. The Liquidator's mask. But maybe the Mothman had children. Hey, who's to say there's only one Mothman? Maybe it's just more than one. Mothman hitman. And also Mothman started using a phone, apparently. Okay. So the next case is actually short, but a very significant one, as it involves one of the only photographic evidence of the Mothman in West Virginia. So on November 20th, 2016, a man was driving on State Route 2 in Point Pleasant. So we're back in Point Pleasant, where he saw a creature jumping from tree to tree, basically. He pulled over his car and took photographs of the creature and was able to capture these images, or this image. So this image was released by VCHS TV, a news station from Charleston, West Virginia. And the unnamed man who took the photos insisted that the photos are genuine and not photoshopped. He said that he had recently moved to Point Pleasant for work and claims that he had never heard about the Mothman before taking this photo. Many people have debated the credibility of these photographs. Some say that it clearly looks like a bird carrying a frog, which, yeah, I can actually see that. Like now, the first glance, you kind of think like, oh, it looks weird. It's a weird creature. But then the second look, yeah, it kind of looks like a bird just carrying a dead frog, and that's it. But yeah, so some people would say that it's a bird carrying a frog, and others would say that due to the quality of images, it's impossible to say for sure if they are fake or not. Nevertheless, these photos of the Mothman remain to be one of the most compelling proof of the existence of the Mothman. Wait, let me see. Eric, hi. Good evening, Sona, and all in chat. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you are having a good day, good evening, and yeah, enjoy the stream. 2016, and that's the best photo they can get? Yeah, okay. Oh my god. So dissatisfied. You guys can't take any, like, a little bit mystery? Yeah, but the photo is kind of shit. I don't know, maybe the camera wasn't that great. Okay, maybe this person had like an older phone. Who's to say like they had the newest iPhone or newest Galaxy S something. Maybe they had an old Alcatel. If that even takes pictures. A Mothman? Why not Angel? Well, I mean, Mothman. Well, I mean, weird creature. Okay. So the final set of Mothman evidence I want to cover was a series of relatively recent Mothman sightings that produced the most photographic and video evidence of the Mothman. Surprisingly, these sightings were not from West Virginia, but rather in the Lake Michigan area, specifically in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. So next up, I messed up something. Congratulations to me. I can, yeah. All right, I got it. So the Lake Michigan Mothman started appearing as early as the 60s, but really rose to prominence in the 2000s and 2010s. As you see in this map, the number of sightings in the area is quite startling, with the largest number of sightings occurring in 2017, mainly in the Chicago area. However, the reports of the Lake Michigan Mothman were very varied, like they vary and are sometimes very inconsistent. Witnesses have described the Lake Michigan monster as a gargoyle, a monkey with wings, owl, pterosaur, I guess, pterodactyl, humanoid, giant bat, winged demon, insect, man bat, Catbatsona. I want to believe that what if all this time it was me? It was me. It is me, Catbatsona. But yeah, I guess Batman. Wait, so Batman is because it's more human, like more human, and then Man-Bat is more bat. Okay. I'm going like, you know, getting like off the rails here. Way off track. Anyway, maybe it was Cat Batsona. Perhaps. Man Bat. Man Bat Batman. Batman Bat. Mothsona. Oh my god. Coming soon. Mothsona coming soon. It was you, so does that mean... Yeah, that's why I have proof. Because it is me. It is me. Oh god. Okay. Man, I'm laughing too much. My cheeks hurt. Okay, so nevertheless, many of the sightings had similar characteristics as the Mothman in Point Pleasant. I went through and found the most compelling sightings of Mothman in the Michigan Lake area, which I'm gonna show you now. So on October 13th, 2011, a couple in the southwest suburbs of Chicago were driving into the city at around 2 p.m. while they were on the 63rd Street and Pulaski Road, which I guess it's kind of a Polish name, Pulaski. I guess, because Chicago. Oh, it's Chicago. That's why. There's a pretty big like Polish population in Chicago. I do actually have family there. So yeah, even the streets are Pulaski Road. Nice. Never knew. Okay, so while they were there, they noticed 3 teenage girls standing on the sidewalk, and those teenage girls were pointing and laughing at a large Native American statue. And at first, the couple didn't understand why the girls would be pointing at the statue, but then they figured it was something interesting, so they took a photo of it on their smartphone. However, when they looked at the photo, when they got home, they realized that there was a strange object next to the statue, and the girls were actually probably pointing at that object, not the statue. Initially, they thought it was a bird or a bat, but were later convinced that it wasn't because of the size. They submitted the photo to paranormal investigators who theorized that it might be the Mothman. But to me, it's like, maybe it was just like this, paragliding. Is it paragliding or is it like skydiving suit? Like the flying squirrel suit. Could have been, it actually could be flying squirrel. But to me, it's kind of, I don't know. It looks like maybe it was like a random guy just skydiving, and then and then now the guy is like a Mothman. Glider suit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I guess gliding. Yeah. I'm just like, poor guy just like went out, but it doesn't make sense because there's no like place there to like. It's like middle of the city, so why would a person be like skydiving, like gliding, paragliding there, or like gliding, there's nowhere to land, apparently. I don't know, never been to Chicago, so yeah. A flying fox escaped from a zoo. Mothman for mascot. Oh my god, this is gonna happen. I knew it. I was thinking about it. I am thinking about making Mothman my mascot. Mascot making contest when? Theme Mothman. I have to get to that. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about it seriously to make Mothman my official mascot. Okay. So yeah, the guy just randomly maybe gliding or something, and then he became part of the legend. Okay, next up, on July 29th, 2017, a woman in Melrose Park, Illinois, a suburb in Chicago, reported taking this photo of a giant bat outside of a Best Buy store. And she said the creature was, quote, solid black, end quote, color, and it was flying at a very fast speed and looked to be bigger than any bird she has ever seen, with a 7 feet wide wingspan. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of looking at it like, really? I see a blob. This could be a drone, by the way. Doesn't it look like a drone? Kind of? I bet your ass it's a drone. It's actually like not. Although, okay. So like from the picture, it could be a drone, but like maybe like, when she was looking at it, it was like flapping like beating the wings. So I don't know, but Sona's gonna give it extra cake if it became her mascot. Mothsona sticker when coming soon. Oh god, after this stream I have to make a bunch of like Mothsona merch. Mothman Sona. That's a drone. Yeah, like see from the picture you can kind of like, oh okay, it might be a drone, but like I guess the only thing is like, oh, when it was like, maybe if it was a video, we would see if it's like flapping the finger. Yes, flapping fingers. Flapping the wings, or, you know, beating the wings. Beating its wings. Is that a expression? That's an expression, right? I'm not messing it up. Anyway, like if it's moving the wings or not. If it is, then it's not a drone. If it isn't, it could be a drone. Mothsona loves to eat dogs. No! Mothsona wallpaper. Confirmed? Confirmed. I'll work on it. You know what? It's gonna happen. Okay. And then the next case is a man in Chicago's Pilsen neighborhood who took a video on his GoPro of a winged creature. I'm sorry, but this is a bird. It's a blob. Okay, anyway. So unfortunately, they were not able to provide the video evidence. Why? I wonder. But released these still frame images. Why? I wonder why. I wonder why they weren't able to provide the video. If it was GoPro, you have the video. Okay, so he described the creature as a bat, like, I mean, it's a bat or a bird, and looked like, quote, someone in a wingsuit, end quote. But to me, it's like literally a bird. It's a bird. That's totally a bird. That looks like a burp. Yeah, I'm like, what? Like it's just a bird. I love how this is the damning evidence that Mothman exists. See, told you guys I have proof. Okay. And then we have a YouTube channel titled Illinois Hustler. And they posted this video from a home security camera. And this is actually pretty good. So they posted a video from a home security camera from June 25th, 2018, which shows a flying creature, which people believe to be the Mothman. And I'm going to play the video for you guys. And it's pretty good. Like, I have to say, it is pretty good. Okay. I'm just going to play the video. So... yeah, so that's the moment. Like, they just kind of... is there gonna be one more? No, okay, so they didn't loop it. But yeah, like, if you look at it... let me just stop it at the right moment. Or... yeah, it's like... like, what is this? Yeah, what is that? I mean, Mothman. It's pretty big. It better be legit. I mean, that's like huge. Oh, also, like, there's like this one moment. Wait. Okay, I want to see this one moment. Oh, this is the moment. Like, it looks... wait, okay. Yeah, like here, it's like... here, it just kind of like spreads the wings. Looks like an owl. Well, I mean... maybe. Okay, so going back, wait. So some people who watched the video suggested that perhaps the object was some kind of, bat that flew very close to the camera, like past the camera. And the bat could have been very close, like to the lens. Which makes it appear larger than it seems. However, a video analyst from the Singular 14 Society, I guess that's how it's called, a paranormal investigation team made this observation. If you look at the video, the car, which is closer to the camera, is underneath a bright light. So if the bat was really closer to the camera, it would be more illuminated like the car in the video. and there would have been a shadow cast somewhere, but there isn't. So, and also the bat, you know, it doesn't seem that it's closer to the camera. It seems that it's closer to the light because it's like dark. So it should be like right in front of the light. And it's just, yeah, it's just pretty dark. But yeah, you know, the evidence. This is actually pretty good. Like, I do like this video because it's, yeah, like it just makes you think maybe it was like a prankster. What if it was like a prankster? And they just like, wee, let's do this. Let's dress up as a Mothman and just like, oh, let me jump from this tree. Maybe preparing for a Red Bull flying show. Maybe they were constructing a Red Bull plane. And yeah, they just like jumped from a tree and like, wee. And hi, Rose. Hi, how's it going? And I wonder if the government caught the thing and didn't tell the public about the capturing. Hey, I mean, possibly that wouldn't be the first thing that the government doesn't tell people about, like didn't tell people about. I mean, every government in the world. A lot of shady stuff. It's just a regular moth. Solved. It was like all along, it was just a moth. But just like a moth that has a personal vendetta against cameras and people and just flies very close to the cameras and people never notice somehow. I don't know. Okay. Okay, next. So on February 26th, 2020, a woman in the West Englewood neighborhood in Chicago heard footsteps on the roof of their home at around 5:30 a.m. The witness looked out the window and saw a, quote, big black birdman, I guess, big black birdman, end quote, in the backyard. It was around 6 foot tall and 12 foot wide, when it comes to wings, that looked like, and it looked like a gargoyle, basically. The alleged Mothman seemed to be hopping and walking around as if it was chasing something, then spread its wings and flew away. And the woman's son went out into the backyard to take these photos of the footprints left behind by the creature. The shape of the footprints clearly looked, like they belonged to some kind of creature. It doesn't look human. And then the photographer's foot in this photo is allegedly a size 11. And you can see that the creature's footprint is about the same size or a bit bigger, which makes it unlikely to be any type of bird because there's no, I mean, aside from maybe, I don't know, aside from ostriches, I don't think there's a bird that would have like feet these big, like I don't know. But yeah, pretty weird. Well, it doesn't seem like it's any type of bird that would be in that area, at least. It would have been, I don't know, it would have had to be some bird from like a completely different region, which is very unlikely. But then again, wait. Y'all remember the Gargoyles cartoon? Oh my god, I love the Gargoyles cartoon. That was a great cartoon, by the way. You guys, I recommend watch Gargoyles. At first it was produced by another studio, but then it was like Disney, I think. Like Disney took over like later. But it's a great show, I have to say. It's a pretty good damn show. Anyway, watch the Gargoyles. Yeah, I can't say gargoyles. Gargoyles. Watch the Gargoyles. Watch the Gargoyles. Okay, I can't, forgive me. My, hi, John. Hi, how's it going? Crow Robot says, has anyone seen the Unsolved Mysteries coverage of the Mothman? Those red eyes almost made me poo my pants. Oh, I haven't. I actually haven't. So I have to look into it. Man-sized feet? Why not a man in a costume Scooby-Doo like? I don't know. Okay. When was the Gargoyles released? Oh, it's like early 2000s, wasn't it? It's pretty old. Was it? 2000? I think it was early 2000s. Anyway, it was a pretty good show. I recommend. Mothsona loves to hunt at night. Do I? I just like to be on my phone at night and just, in bed on my phone, and that's it. I'm too lazy for that. Okay. Kruka Gamer. Hi, welcome. Hey, FEARSONA, what's croaking? Talking about cryptids, are we? Talking about cryptids, are we? I love tales of unknown creatures. Yes, indeed. This is my first episode about the cryptids. Okay. So up next is on May 17th, and this is in 2022. A man and his daughter were in their backyard in Bensonville, Illinois. I guess that's how you pronounce it. When they saw 3, quote, human-shaped objects flying in the sky. They were flying 60, 70 feet above the people, the witnesses, and seemed to be flying in circles. So then they took the video. Well, they took a picture and they took a video showing 3 little specks. And when I say specks, I mean specks. This is the photo they took. And they were like, Mothman! But it's literally like 3 dots. This is like literally 3 birds flying in circle. And then they were like, they were just kind of very loud about how they shot a 4-second video of the Mothman. And they're like, yeah, it's like 3 Mothmans, 3 creatures. We have video evidence. You know what? Do you want me to show you this evidence, this supposed evidence? I'm going to show you this evidence because it's great. The video is awesome. Just get ready, because this video is something. Wait a minute. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Let me show you the video. The video is great. It's literally a video of the still image. It's literally the video of a still image. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. I was just like... when I read about this, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, at least maybe they have video, because the picture doesn't really look like anything. And then I played the video, and the video is exactly the same. Oh my God. So the video shows the 3 little specks, and, it's underwhelming. The video is just like, yeah, there's just 4 seconds of the same still frame, and the 3 alleged Mothmen literally just look like 3 specks of dust, or... just three birds, like very small birds, just flying, and it's just completely normal. But they're like, Mothman! Mothman is real. This is this is my best evidence today. Okay. Now, let's go to, we aren't ready for the truth yet, right? You guys aren't ready for the truth. That's the problem. You have to accept that this might be the only evidence for the existence of Mothman, and they're pretty good damn, evidence. Pretty damn good evidence. The dad probably was forced by the little girl to take the video, to be honest. Yeah. The little girl was just like, look, Daddy, Mothman! Film! Or take a picture! And like, yeah, we have proof. To me, it just looks like bugs. I don't know, like, just, yeah. It just straight up looks like, oh, someone was maybe taking this picture through the front windshield of the car, and there was like 3 dead bugs on the... I love that the video is just still image. Well, that's it. That video convinced me. See, guys, this is the point of this video, to convince you. No, this is the point of this evidence. There is no question. There's no question. This proves, undeniably proves the existence of Mothman. Not the other sightings, not the other video. No, this one. I'm glad that I convinced you. Oh my God. We want the truth, Sona. You can't handle the truth. David says, damn, people are really desperate to get attention. It was real back then, but now everybody is trying to get fame for this. Yeah, I have to say, like, this one and the GoPro guy, like the other ones, okay, yeah, like the footprints, that's pretty interesting. But like the GoPro guy, he's like, not only did he just film a bird, and it was just straight up a bird, but also he said like, oh, I can't release the video footage. Here's a still image of a bird. But the video footage is like, no. It's like, dude, you have a GoPro. You filmed it. Why not? Yeah, because it's not real. Well, at least that evidence. Where's the drama? Where's the action? Where's the booty? Mothman's butt. Oh no, David, cloud chasing is as old as human civilization. Yeah, it is. Okay. Now, let's go over some theories. So one theory suggests that the Mothman is probably not from this world, and that essentially they are, you guessed it, aliens. Aliens. So while the theory of that the Mothman is an alien sounds totally like far-fetched, the supposed evidence for this case is actually rather interesting. So one of the main proponents of this theory is none other than our good old friend, John Keel, which I mentioned in my Men in Black video. So he is this ufologist who I mentioned, like in my previous stream. John Keel isn't just a crazy conspiracy theorist who makes theories about UFOs and aliens in his basement. After the first Mothman sighting in 1960, first Mothman sightings in 1966 and 7, Keel actually spent a lot of time in Point Pleasant in West Virginia. So much so that he's even been quoted calling it his, quote, second home. And during this time, during his time there, he interviewed witnesses of the Mothman and investigated any paranormal activities in the area during that time. And he recorded his findings in his famous book, which is The Mothman Prophecies. The Prophecies. Okay, the crazy lunatic. Hey, he's actually onto something. Okay, so actually in his book, Keel claims that in his investigation in Point Pleasant, there were actually several UFO sightings that happened at the same time as the Mothman sightings. People would see shining lights and strange flying objects in the sky. And then, as you may have guessed, here comes the Men in Black. Here comes the Men in Black. Galaxy Defenders. However the song goes, I don't remember. Anyway, so it is coincidental because it's the most famous photo of Men in Black. So while these Mothman and UFO sightings were happening, Keel says that there were several reports of Men in Black appearing in the Point Pleasant area, and the MIB would ask Mothman or UFO witnesses about what they saw, and then pressure them not to tell anyone about what they saw. And the MIBs would also suggest that something bad was about to happen, which, indicates that they may have been foreshadowing the Silver Bridge collapse. In addition, there are several points that hint that the Mothman has some connection to UFOs and Men in Black. First, many Mothman witnesses say that they felt hypnotized and even felt the Mothman communicated with them telepathically. They also had terrifying dreams and visions. And these things are all very, very similar to the experiences of UFO. Yeah, UFO. I was just like, thinking in Polish for some reason. Congrats to me. So, feeling hypnotized, feeling kind of like, being communicated with telepathically, and having terrible dreams, like these kind of align with the experiences of people who saw the UFOs and encountered the Men in Black. Like, if you remember from my previous stream, if you didn't watch it, by the way, I encourage you to watch it because it's very interesting about the Men in Black. They were appearing in the same area at the same time as the Mothman as well. So, and the experiences were the same. Like, people would say like, Men in Black were kind of had this like hypnotizing presence. And then the people who saw them, who encountered them, would have like weird dreams. Or the UFO sighting, same thing. Like, they would have weird dreams, strange kind of feelings about like being spied on or being telepathically communicated with. Okay, so second, Mothman's flying abilities don't seem natural and could possibly be alien technology. So Mothman, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Mothman allegedly can fly over 100 miles per hour, but even the fastest bird in the world can only fly at 69 miles per hour. So I was a little bit off because I was remembering 68. Okay, so also Mothman can fly straight up into the air without beating his wings, like a lot. If you've ever watched a bird take flight, the bird usually has to beat its wings several times before it can fly in the air. And this could mean that the Mothman is using some kind of alien technology to fly. Like, if we're going with this theory, then yes, Mothman is actually either an alien or, some sort of alien technology. It doesn't have to be a living creature. So while John Keel doesn't give a very clear explanation about how the Mothman is an alien or working with the MIBs in some way, he does point out a connection between the Mothman, UFOs, and MIBs. But yeah, so, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, so as I said, like, it could be, honestly, it could be also a government project. If you think about it, like, it kind of aligned with MIB just going around and telling people not to, you know, to forget about what they saw, or like asking people about UFOs and diverting their kind of focus from like the Mothman or the government to like aliens and like UFOs, right? Sorry, I'm having a hiccup. Great. This is the best time to have hiccup. One Mothman. Mothsona hiding from the MIB. I would smash Mothman. Oh, smash or pass. I mean, obviously Mothman, but smash. Okay, I was thinking like maybe it was some kind of government experiment, like some kind of government project. Like it was a human suit, like a flying suit, and the government was just like testing it. I don't know. It's possible. With some like big, like, you know, new technology, and they just didn't want people to know, so they just created this. There was like this, they just like played into the whole like Mothman story. Okay, and then next up, as I mentioned earlier, the first Mothman sighting in West Virginia was in the area called the TNT area, a place where they manufactured TNT and other explosives during the World War II. All around the TNT area, they also had these large bunkers called igloos, I guess igloos, where they would store a large number of explosives during the war. And not surprisingly, in the 1980s, it was discovered that the TNT area was heavily contaminated by chemicals from the explosive byproducts and dangerous waste. It was even listed on the Environmental Protection Administration's National Priorities List for hazardous waste. Strangely, a large part of the TNT area was then converted into the McClintic Wildlife Management Area. Great idea. Turn a manufacturing area of dangerous materials and explosives into a animal preserve or national park. Anyway, so the area is said to be home to different bird species. So the theory goes that after years of exposure to chemical contamination, some of the wild birds in the TNT area may have mutated or evolved to become the Mothman, or a new type of bird that was just, you know, it was just seen as like weird creature. So one of the main scientific or rational explanations of the Mothman is that the creature is merely some kind of bird. One of the earliest theories was that witnesses of the Mothman actually saw and I kid you not, this is a real name, a shite poke. It's pronounced as shite and poke. It is a shite or shit poke. You can pronounce it as you wish. So the shite poke is essentially a heron, and the great blue heron, for example, sometimes appears in West Virginia, and it is the largest species of heron native to North America. It usually has a wingspan of around 77 to 82 inches, which is around 6 or 7 feet. So that would be kind of aligned with like how big the Mothman was. However, like this to me doesn't seem like a credible theory, because apart from the shite poke, I can't say that with a straight face. Shite poke. It sounds like a shitty slowpoke. A new shitty slowpoke Pokemon. New Pokemon. Okay, so it's not really a credible theory, because apart from the shite poke being a large bird, it doesn't really have the predominant features of the Mothman. So particularly the red eyes that everyone saw. Everyone would see the glowing red eyes, but this bird just doesn't have them. And then the second and probably most popular theory is that the Mothman is actually the sandhill crane. And the sandhill crane is a large bird native to North America and has several features that match Mothman's description. First, it typically has a gray coat, which is similar to the Mothman, you know, the descriptions of like dark colored or gray hair. Secondly, the sandhill cranes have a large red patch on their head, which many say could have been mistaken for being large red eyes. So it could be like that, you know, that little area on their head. However, there are several aspects that don't seem convincing. First, sandhill cranes are actually not native to West Virginia. Some experts explain that the sandhill crane could have wandered off its usual like migration route and ended up in West Virginia, but this is still a point to consider. Secondly, sandhill cranes are typically more active during the day, and at night they are generally sleeping, so it seems very unlikely that the sandhill crane would be flying around so late at night. Also, the sandhill cranes have very long and distinct necks, while the Mothman witnesses very consistently said that the Mothman doesn't have a neck, or that the neck is barely visible and it's difficult to like describe its head. So that's another thing. Okay, and the third bird theory is that the Mothman is simply a type of an owl. So this theory has many like convincing aspects. For one, because the owl is active at night, so that aligns with the Mothman being active at night. Secondly, when viewed at night, owl's eyes can sometimes appear to be red, which definitely matches the description of the Mothman's eyes. And lastly, owls generally do not have distinct necks, right? Like they are pretty like, you know, their necks are pretty short. So they don't have the distinct necks, which matches the description of the neckless Mothman. Like they usually look weird. Like they usually look as if it's just shoulders and glowing nipples and then no head. So while the bird theory is probably the most rational explanation for the Mothman, one main aspect that just isn't convincing is the size difference. So none of the birds mentioned have the bodies or wingspans that really match the description of the Mothman. Like, yeah, one of them was like, okay, the wingspan is maybe max 7 feet, but that's the problem. Like the Mothman itself, like himself was like, you know, 7 feet tall, but the wingspan was like 15 feet. So it doesn't really match. Adding to this fact, a large majority of Mothman witnesses say that it has wings like a bat, and generally say that the wings do not have feathers. So this aspect is fairly inconsistent with the bird theory. Of course, an easy explanation is that witnesses probably couldn't see very clearly, especially at night, and their perception may have been like influenced by fear or paranoia or just shock. On a side note, according to John Keel, so the guy who's the author of the Mothman prophecies, he took several photos of birds such as the sandhill crane and showed it to the Mothman witnesses, but everyone said that they saw what they saw did not resemble any of the birds in the photos. And all in all, the bird theory remains the most logical explanation, but everyone said that what they saw did not resemble any of the birds, and it was a different creature. Okay. Oh my god, my butt hurts. Jesus. I am tired, man. Oh yeah, I need a drink before we get to a surprise. Wait. And yeah, IDK, that was a pretty creepy looking owl. Okay. Now, Sounds to me like there's a secret order of Batman cosplayers. Oh my god. Why am I not a part of this club? I want to be part of that club. Are they accepting applications? I would totally join. Mothman. Butt hurts. Yeah, my butt hurts because I've been sitting for like an hour and a half and I was just trying to like go over everything. My throat also hurts a little bit. My butt hurts. Oh my god. Okay. Now, I got a special guest for you and a special interview with wait. Da-da-da. Wait. Okay. Okay, so we have a special guest who actually drove down to Point Pleasant, like, today, right? Yeah. So actually, IDK Bacon drove down to Point Pleasant, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the pictures, and we're gonna talk about it, because it's fucking great. And, wait, I'm opening the wrong program. Shit. So I'm gonna get on the call with Bacon, and we're gonna talk about the experience. Wait, okay. Let me just text them. Wait, what? Yeah. Bacon actually did drive down to Point Pleasant, and we're gonna talk about it. So let me call them. Hi.
Okay, hold on. Mute you on the stream because
yeah, oh shit. I turned on my never mind. Everyone's like, legend, yo, Bacon. But yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing the chat. Yeah.
Bacon was the butt big.
Maisie? Yes.
It was a big butt.
Very
big.
And it was so
juicy
and succulent.
Let me actually show the butt. I'm showing one of your pictures of the butt. That's butt from the side. There was like another picture. Oh yeah, there's like my figurine. You took a picture with. Thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, jeez, I was like, you know what? If I'm doing this, I gotta bring both the figurine and the Polaroid.
Oh yeah, the Polaroid. Oh, here's the Bacon with the figurine and the butt, and another picture of the butt. Oh, it's so good. Wait, okay, I gotta. Let me just like. Oh, I'm just gonna kind of show you this.
Yeah, that'll be a bit better.
That's a great picture, by the way. Wait, let me. No!
And yes, chat, I do wear a goatee in real life.
Yeah. Oh, there's okay, so what was your experience? Talk to me.
Well, okay, so it was pretty fun. It was damn fun. Like, although I didn't realize some of the stuff you mentioned during the stream. Like at the beginning, you mentioned the cookies and such.
Yeah.
Like I heard online something about the that one cafe, but I didn't really pay any mind to it. And it was like literally right across the street. Like that statue.
Yeah.
It's right in between the museum.
Oh, and then like the cafe.
If you're looking at it from the front. There's the museum on the left and the cafe on the right at the intersection. And I saw that cafe and I'm like, I heard of that online, but whatever.
Nice. But
and
it's
then
okay.
You told me about the cookies and such, and I'm like, damn, I should have gone there.
It's okay, but you got the pizza. Oh yeah, I got it on the screen. But yeah, how was the pizza?
It was pretty good. I mean, like as I said, I kind of had to eat it while driving because I was kind of pressed for time. So it was kind of hard to, have the Zaw in my hand and shift gears. Yeah. But, like it worked out. I just had to take like 2 bites of it first, otherwise it would flop down.
Wait, I have a question about one of the pictures. So there's this picture of Mothman invades Pittsburgh, and there's like Richard Gere, or Richard Gere, I don't know how to pronounce his name. What is that about? Because I was kind of trying to read it, but yeah.
I mean, as I said, I was kind of pressed for time, so I didn't read all of it, but like, I just took a picture of that to like, as a mental note to look it up later, because I didn't really as I said,
Yeah,
it's been a while since I heard of this
guess-
case. Like, I went because I heard of this case and I thought it would be fun to go there sometime.
Oh,
But whenever I heard this case, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize where it was. I didn't realize it was in West Virginia, which is
yeah.
right next to Pennsylvania,
Oh,
where I live. So,
yeah. I guess like because
I thought,
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
because it was like for you it was like 3-hour drive, and then
Yeah.
so it's again, thank you so much for that. You really didn't have to, but like I really appreciate it because it was a long trip.
Well, as I was saying, it's something I wanted to do, but I didn't even realize just like how close it was. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like over here, like everything's a lot bigger. So like 2 to 3 hour drive isn't actually that long.
I guess,
At least for
yeah,
some people.
because like the States, like a lot of people, like I probably don't realize like how big the States like are, because like Taiwan is pretty small, and like from I guess like 3 or 4 hours, and I can get from like north of Taiwan to like south, or maybe like 5 hours max.
Yeah.
But the States are huge. But yeah, like I was looking at this one picture, and I was like, and I just saw like Richard Gere, and I was like, what's happening? I guess like there's a movie that was supposed to be like shot in Point Pleasant, and it says like Richard Gere sightings expected as filming begins. So
okay, so basically, what I picked up was apparently they filmed a they I don't remember, like there were a whole bunch of different props. Like some of the pictures you showed of like the Mothman costumes, those were props in a movie that they filmed in. I think it was in Katanning. Probably like Katanning, Pennsylvania, I think it said. I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there was a movie or something like made about the Mothman, and I guess that's what that was on about. But like the headline, I just immediately saw that, and I'm like, I didn't hear the Mothman, going to other places really until you mentioned it. So yeah, I only really heard of it,
Nice. Yeah, like I saw the picture and I was like, oh, super, super interesting. Sorry, I just want to say, like, follower of the Twin Goddesses just donated $5. Thank you so much. And they said, I kind of wish I went with you, Bacon. I'm only 1 hour and 45 minutes away from Point Pleasant. I also have been wanting to go there. Damn, you guys could have met.
We could have.
You could have. And then there was like, is this Monopoly?
Yes, I saw that, and I'm like, oh boy, is this fitting from what we played last night?
Yeah, what the heck is Monopoly? Straight up just Point Pleasant Monopoly. What do I have? Wait, what location? City Hall, and then what is that? I know, it's like New York. Kingery Nibbert. I guess I don't know the locations, but I want that game. Do they sell it, or is it just like a vintage kind of exhibition?
Just like some one-off thing for the exhibition, or I don't know. But I just saw that, and I'm like, we played that last night.
Yeah.
So I have to take a picture of it and send it to the thing.
But thank you so much for driving down there. And okay, so like, what's your impression of the town?
Well, it's sort of like any other, small town America, except it's got like some pretty, interesting attractions. Like as you were saying, the museum,
whole
museum,
the coffee,
and and also like that car wash. Which whenever you said that, I'm like, I really want. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
but after I saw that picture, I'm like, okay, I really should have gone there. I wish I had found out about that, because, not gonna lie, my car did need did need washed. So.
Wait, because I saw that you also took like dashcam videos. I don't know if I can actually.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a lot. Is that like in Point Pleasant, or is it like on?
That's the route. the first sighting, like the couples in the car.
Okay,
That's the route they took.
Okay, let me
while they were being chased by the Mothman.
Let me try
I mean, they're all 1 minute increments because Discord didn't like having a whole 10-minute video put in.
Okay, nice. Wait, let me just play some of them, and
then Tyrant at the end, he
compiled it,
made
or?
a little compilation of it.
Okay, nice. Okay, I'm gonna play the video. Wait, like I'm just downloading it because I just saw it.
Let me take a look. Because I mean the main important ones are. Let me take a look.
I just got it, so I can play it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm playing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. So we got so this is you're driving down this is the whole way, the route that the first sighting, like the couples took.
Yeah, I mention it in right at the beginning of one of them, but the armory, that's where the Mothman apparently stopped chasing them after a little bit. I think up to there is about, what's important. The last, it's just, how should I put it? I kind of forgot to turn the mic off. So
no worries. I think this video, the video that Tyrant made, the video that Tyrant compiled, it's without the sound, so it's okay.
Yeah, there's that.
Well, okay.
But yeah, it's how should I put it? I could see some kids doing 100 down those roads in a 57 Chevy.
It is a pretty straight road. It doesn't. I see that it doesn't have sharp turns. At least not in this video.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were Fast and Furious and Mothman.
Yeah.
I think it was
I mean, I think even though I was, unexperienced with the road and where the cops like to sit,
but you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I got it up to 60 or 70.
But you didn't drive down to the TNT area, right? That's pretty. Is it far from?
That's where it started.
Oh, that's where it started. So it's not that far from the town.
But you're in the middle.
No,
of
it's not.
Whenever
it's not very far.
And churches.
Okay, so it's how far would you say it is?
Well,
a
it
couple
wasn't
of minutes?
exactly the TNT area.
Yeah.
You know that map I sent in the thing?
Mm-hmm.
I started about where that map was because I mentioned it at the beginning.
This is this is where it starts.
I mentioned it at the beginning, but there's a gate. I had just turned around before it started recording, so you don't see the gate, but there's a gate behind me at the start of the recording. And I didn't bother downloading my rear cam view because,
Okay, so I'm playing the video. I played the video from the dirt road.
Yeah. All right, I'll shut up so that I don't confuse chat.
No worries.
Is this the fast one again?
Yeah, that was the fast one. So it starts with the dirt road. So I guess that's the one that you sent first. Or it might have been the compilation of. Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because the.
Mm-hmm.
Are you playing the fast one again that Tyrant sent?
Yeah, that's the fast one.
Okay. Yeah, because the
first one that I was playing was the first one that I was playing was the one that you posted first. And And then this one is the fast one.
Oh, so I was just confusing chat the entire time with me talking in the video and me talking on here. Oops.
It's okay. It's okay. So this is the fast one, the compilation. So it's the whole road, but still, it's accurate because you were saying there's not that many turns, so you can see how they could have, kind of hit 100 miles per hour and run away from the Mothman.
I mean, as I said, I've it should have my speed. Oh,
no,
the compression kind of blocks my speed, but I got it up to 60 or 70.
Nice. But yeah, chat is saying, Bacon, you're a hero. You're a legend. No, like really, thank you so much, because it was like 6 hours for you. That's the whole day. That's pretty much the whole day.
Yeah, and as I said, I did actually have something at the end there. Why I was pressed for time. Otherwise, I would have gotten a whole lot more.
No, but like this is a lot already. So really, like, thank you so much for driving down there.
More for the next time.
Yeah, more for the next time.
And also, I don't spoil it for you next, like whenever you go to.
I want to go.
What's it called?
Mothman Festival. Mothman Festival, September 21st.
I don't remember the name. Yeah,
Which
like
one?
you go make your pilgrimage to rub the Mothman butt.
Okay, Bacon, thank you so much. It's probably late for you, so I'll let you go.
It's only 11:45.
Oh, still, but you had a pretty tiring day. So again, thank you so much for all the photos. It's great. It's really great. That's a lot, and the videos. So thank you, and again, like, thank you so much for spending all that time to drive there. Yeah,
no problem. As I said, it's something I wanted to do, and then whenever I figured out, oh hey, it's actually kind of close to me.
So
I'm like, okay, bet. Now I have an excuse to go. Sona's new series.
New series. Mothman's butt. Yeah. But I saw that you didn't rub the butt. How could you? Oh
no, I did.
Oh, you did? You did? I thought you didn't.
Yeah. I almost forgot. Like, but while I was a huge shout out to Shy for reminding me about that. Yeah, I took a video.
Wait, like, you took a video of rubbing the butt?
About it.
Wait. Where's
the
video? Where's the video? Did you? I want that video. I thought it was. Oh yeah. Okay. Got it. Wait, rubbing Mothman's butt. Wait,
here,
gonna show it.
You got it?
Yeah, got it. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Stop it. No, because I need it's transformation. Oh, yep. Rubbing.
Take. Squeeze.
It's a good luck. Oh, and that press. The last press.
But
wait, done. The last press is great.
What the?
Just the butt crack press.
Oh, it's sideways.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like I already like.
I forgot. The delay always confuses me.
It's okay. I just turned it. It's okay.
There we go.
But the last like press
Mothman's
into the crack. It's like wait.
Squeeze.
Oh, Alberto, it was very, very hard.
Very firm. Very firm butt. Oh my god. Everyone's just like, damn. YouTube don't look. Yeah, YouTube don't look at the butt. I think it's okay. I think it's not gonna take down my video or channel or demonetize. It's a metallic butt. It's okay. Doesn't count.
Gone puppy.
Wait. Okay, Bacon is most down bad. Oh my god. Okay, that's new series for Bacon. Was it smooth? Okay, Shy is asking, was it smooth?
Yeah,
pretty
it was.
Smooth. I think from all that rubbing. Everyone's rubbing it.
Yeah,
probably.
I think it's like a good luck charm.
It is. It's like
maybe a genie's lamp or something.
Yeah, genie's lamp, Blarney stone, or is it stone Blarney?
Genie's lamp. Oh no, I didn't make a wish.
Well,
I should have made a wish.
I think the energy is still there. The butt energy is still in your hand. However weird it sounds. So you can make a wish. But okay, thank you so much again, and I'm gonna let you go so I can look at the other stuff that people sent. But thank you so much.
Important.
So see ya. Bye. Yeah, but that was great. That was great. Wow. Okay. I'm so hyped by the videos. I'm so hyped. It's so good. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you guys like what people sent. Cause I asked my Patreon members to share some evidence of Mothman. And there's a lot. People actually like did compile a lot of evidence. And there's some evidence that I haven't seen. Like I haven't, no, I actually have seen some of the photographs before, but some of it I haven't seen and I didn't have in my presentation. So you guys will see it. So this one is actually one of the pictures. I did have it, but I just didn't include it in the presentation. But this is actually one of the pictures after the Silver Bridge collapse. And this one was the courtesy of follower of the Twin Goddesses. Thank you so much. Shy, oh my god, everyone's sending. Shy, thank you so much. And Eric also, thank you so much for the donations. Sona, now you must rub the butt. And thank you, Bacon, for being a real detective. Yeah. And then Eric Verastigi, thank you so much. Swiggity Swooty Bacon went for the booty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I need to change the music. I need like some fun music. I need some fun music to play. Do I have funny BGM or chill BGM? Is this gonna play? Yeah, no, never mind. Never mind. We might as well just talk about it. Okay, so this one was from follower of the Twin Goddesses. That's another picture from the Silver Bridge. This one, wait, where is it? I have a lot of stuff. This is the Mothman, like the theater, I guess, in Point Pleasant. And it's with the announcement of the Mothman Festival in 2022? Oh no, September 21 and 22. I thought it was like, no, the Mothman Festival actually had a 3-year break because of the pandemic. But it's back. This year it's back, and I don't know if I can, I'm gonna go there. Okay, and next one. Okay, next one. This is the evidence that I found, but I kind of wanted to keep it for the last, because I don't know if you guys, I didn't think you guys could handle it like during the story, but I think you guys are ready. I think you're ready to see it. It's the Mothman plushie. It's the plushie. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy and it's so round and it's so cute. Oh my god, I need this. And now I need this in my life. I need it. What? So this is actually from me. That's my picture. I found it and I need it. I need to find like who sells this shit, because like I need to find who sells this particular plushie, because the picture was just like random. We're ready. It's so cute, I know. Oh my god. Where's the butt? Well, the butt is somewhere. If the butt is behind, but yeah, there was just like one. There was just one one picture. But yeah, I need this. I need this in my life. Also, the previous was that my? Oh no, never mind. That was my picture. But yeah. Oh, this one was actually, this is interesting. So this was a message from Kanta. Good news and bad news. Bad news. I looked into the Mothman erotica and our 34 entries. Found a lot. Good news, you're all started because it's too cursed and horrifying to use on YouTube. Is it? I'm gonna show it anyway. Bad news, I now have some cursed images saved. Good news, I can very much weaponize this. I'm sorry, Kanta, I needed to include this message. And you know what he was talking about? Oh no, not this, but this is pretty cool too. That's pretty cool. That's actually Mothman. I guess that's another evidence. Hey, Mothman has been here. Mothman was here. The Mothman's butt drives me nuts. I need this. Is this a mat, like the doormat? I think this is the doormat. Okay, but Kanta found this. Well, no, that was actually Shy. So Kanta found a lot of erotica, and then Shy posted the pictures. Bisexual Mothman mailman makes a special delivery in our butts. Apparently, this book doesn't have has pretty decent reviews on Goodreads. It actually has like very decent reviews. So I might read. Whoever made the the cover is just like fucking G. Oh my god, this is great. Oh hey, Chuck Tingle. Yeah, like Chuck Tingle has quite, I don't know, like apparently has a few books. She has a Discord. How do I join? Yeah, I do have a Discord. It should be on my profile. It should be on my Is it? It should be. Discord is Fearverse. Fearverse Discord. Okay, and then we have this one, this gem. Also, the courtesy of Shy. Mothman quarterback ghost. Wait, Mothman quarterback ghost in my tight end. No! No! Why? I didn't read the title. I forgot to read the title when I saw this. Why? I'm gonna. By the way, I kind of really want to read the mailman, the Mothman mailman. I kind of want to read this one. This is pretty interesting. These are real books. These are real stories, and I kid you not. Like the reviews are not bad. People are actually taking this seriously. So I'm like, hey, I mean, I might give it a chance. Like, you don't criticize if you haven't given it a chance. Why? Oh, why does this exist? It exists. Okay, it's not going away. It's already been done. It is out there, and maybe it's something that humanity didn't think they, didn't know we needed, but we did. And yeah. Okay. Next up is Mothman's butt because it's shiny and I wanted to show it some more. But YouTube, you can demonetize me, whatever. So this one was by Shy also, and Shy also, man, Shy was on a roll. Shy sent this: Mothman ate my entire ass at a Denny's. Why? I was not expecting this to find its way in the stream. Oh yeah, I told you guys that I would show everything. I was like gonna, well, I mean, maybe not everything, because there was like a lot other stuff that I think I've gone through, like some of the pictures that I've already had and I've shown in the in the stream, like in the presentation, but there are some that I haven't. So, and another one, we have this t-shirt: Mothman is real and he is my boyfriend. I need this t-shirt. I need this t-shirt in my life. So I just don't give a hoot. I don't give a hoot. It's fine. Again, why flashes? Because it's Mothman's butt, okay? Deal with it. you gotta deal. But why? A Denny's parking lot, or excuse me, ma'am, this is a Wendy's? Okay. This is a great t-shirt. I need it in my life. The next one is actually the picture that I did show. So it was like the Mothman sighting. This was from, I believe, what was it? Wait, I need to. Oh no, Silverjack. Silverjack posted it. But I did show it. I did show it in the stream before. These apparently is from Tyrant, and it was apparently like another evidence photo, even though pretty sure it's Photoshopped because it's exactly the same pose. Wow, this is such a shameless Photoshop. It's just like the same gargoyle figure or something, and it's just like beep, beep. Someone just posted it like blub blub and copy paste. That's pretty good. I know. I love how strategically they posted like one. It's kind of looks like it's cut off, like the one on the right. And then the second one is like kind of strategically placed behind a hill, but you can actually see that it's cut off at the same point. It also cuts off at the same point, so it's the same. It's the same thing. It's the real thing. Yeah. Oh, this is the evidence. Mothsona loves to eat frogs. Yeah. Frogs are tasty. Okay. Next one. Trivia. Mothman is believed to be in contact with another cryptic humanoid figure, or humanoid known as Indrid Cold, also known as a creepypasta character named the Smiling Man. I didn't know that. This was a trivia from Tyrant. Interesting. I have to look into the Smiling Man at one point. And then we have, okay, so this is the picture of the Men in Black, and apparently it happened at the same time when, the first sightings of Mothman happened too. So it was like, it was pretty coincidental. Well, I mean, it was, as I said, like Men in Black was kind of started to be seen and encountered around the same time when like Mothman sightings were happening. So this is the famous picture. And then, oh yeah, we have this picture from like a video, like one of the videos that Tyrant actually posted as well. But this was one of the sightings of like supposed Mothman. Although I kind of see a head in a beanie. Maybe it's a hobo. I don't know. Like, look. Oh, it has like eyes. Don't you see like a beanie? Like a someone. This, yeah. It's like the two dark blobs are eyes. So this is the whole face. But this person like is wearing a Smurf beanie. But then they are like much larger than the car. They're like kind of towering over the car. So I don't know. Like that's pretty interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. I think I had the video somewhere, but I took a screenshot from the video. But this is pretty freaky. And then we have Mothman. Yeah, the big red eyes and the head. It's kind of interesting because the statue actually has a head. And then we have the replica that I showed in the Mothman Museum. And oh yeah, so this is another picture, and from Tyrant, it's like apparently another sighting of Mothman. I don't know, is it like... I guess it could be, although it could still be like an insect. It kind of looks like an insect because it's like moving the wings a lot. Like pretty fast. I don't know. You watched the video? I did. Maybe, but there wasn't like the video doesn't like the creature doesn't move in the video as well. It's just like a screenshot. Isn't it? Did I make it? Did I do it? Did I get it right? Okay, so this one was a picture from one of the pictures from the bridge. This is the Silver Bridge, and apparently like this was the sighting of a Mothman, like on the bridge. Although to me it looks like maybe construction worker, maybe like one of the maintenance workers, and then he's like also someone snapped a picture and then yeah. And it became a legend. But yeah. That's a bug. Yeah, the other one like kind of looks like a bug, doesn't it? Yeah, this one like it looks like a bug. Like I can't play some of the videos, Tyrant. I can't play some of the videos on stream because I might get a copyright strike. I think I can play... Like the videos that you sent, I could only watch them. I don't think I can play them on stream because, as I said, like it's someone else's video and it might be, I might get a copyright strike, not only claim. So I'd rather not play them on stream. Okay, and then the next picture, pterodactyl. Yeah, this one kind of okay. Well, this one kind of looks like a. Is that like Nessie? Flying Nessie. Pterodactyl Nessie. I wonder. Oh, I guess it could be, because I was like, is that the long thing on the right, on the left, is that a neck and head? But this could be another wing. And then there's, yeah, like the flying man. No, I was saying that you've already watched it. Yeah, I watched it, but yeah, like I can't play it on stream, really. But yeah, there's another picture. Oh, another one from the Silver Bridge. So, okay, never mind. In the previous photo, I said like, oh, maybe it's a construction worker. A construction worker had a bad day. Bad day! Ah! I was saying like, oh, the previous photo, I think it was like, what? This one? It was like, oh yeah, construction worker or maintenance worker. Never mind. Never mind, not a maintenance worker or a maintenance worker with a very bad day. I'm sorry. But yeah, like apparently the Mothman leaping through the sky like a tiger. It's a bird. That photo looks better. I know, right? Like at least, even if it's Photoshop, it's pretty good. Well, not this one, the other one. Like this one is pretty good. What if the Loch Ness monster is the Mothman's Scottish cousin? Hey, the whole family, radioactive creatures. Just another day at the office. Construction worker, no! He's going for a swim. I love how it was just like, it's just a maintenance worker, and then he falls. Wow. And then we have this gem, also from Tyrant. Real or okay. What do you guys think? Real or not? Is this real or is it not real? I think it's pretty compelling. Totally not CGI. Definitely not a costume. But that could be like the closest to what people meant, because it also has like, doesn't have a neck. You know, it kind of like has that thick neck, and it kind of seems like it doesn't have the head is kind of weird. It's hard to describe. Yeah, fake. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. That's pretty dope costume, or pretty good CGI. Power Ranger real. Oh my god! Wait, let me see what else I have. No, wait. We have this one. We have this gem. Totally real. Look at it. Look at that. Dum dum dum. Totally real. 100% real. Okay, this one is okay. I have complaints. This one is not accurate because you can tell that the wings are hairy or feathery. That's not how Mothman looks like, okay? It has bat wings. Where are the bat wings? But yeah. Another picture. That's just a jacket. Feathery jacket. It's okay. And then we have a sketch of another Mothman. That's also courtesy of Tyrant. Well, but that's a gargoyle. That's just, yeah, that's gargoyle. So I guess it's like yeah. Yep. But I guess like, it's different, like different versions of Mothman. And other pictures, like other drawings that, you know, people drew to kind of describe like what they saw, what they encountered. So this is one of the sketches. And, okay, this is like... Some want Mothman to replace the Confederate statues. Replace all Confederate statues with Mothman statues. And this is actually a legitimate petition. Sure, why not? I support the notion. I don't know, yeah. People are like, yeah, you know what? More Mothman's butt. I can support that. I don't care. You wanna like replace whatever statue you wanna replace with Mothman, I support that notion. Whatever you want to replace, you know, you can replace, I don't know, park fountains or park benches with statues of Mothman. Same, like the replica statue of Mothman with the same butt, okay? This sounds like a great idea. I like this idea. I support this idea. Is that a golden Mothman? No, I think it's the same Mothman, but it kind of looks like, I think I suppose the light was kind of like that, so yeah. But yeah, this is a real thing, so why not? Let's do this. I think by now they have like 20-something thousand signatures, so hey, maybe it's happening. That place is now a freaking Mothman cult. And then Tyrant also sent me this picture, which is from the museum, from the Mothman Museum. And in fear of the UFO bird, and that's a pretty good sketch. I like this sketch. The sketch is pretty, yeah. I think that's the best sketch ever published. Is the dreaded Mothman poised to strike again? Dum dum dum. But yeah, it's a pretty good sketch. And what else do I have? Oh yeah, Tyrant also said that this is possibly Mothman's cousin from England, and it's the Owl Man of Cornwall in England. So that's pretty interesting. Well, I mean, it looks like Mothman. I guess it's like minus the wings, right? So again, it could be a cousin. That's cute. So this is the flying cousin of Mothman. Then Loch Ness Monster is the Scottish cousin, but like non-flying. And I don't know, do we have anything in Poland? I don't think we have anything in Poland that would be anywhere close. But that's it. That's it for the evidence. Yeah, like I did watch the videos because you guys sent me some videos, but I don't think I can play any of them on stream because it's gonna get demonetized or like worse, I could get copyright strike. So, but I really appreciate and thank you so much for sending all of the videos. It was super interesting. One of the videos was about this like guy who also encountered Mothman in, I guess like it was from was it? yeah, it was just like a lot of, you know, like there was, oh, another video was like, oh, I guess I can play this one. I can play the video. Let me see if I can play this one. Wait. Okay, I can play this one because this is a potential Mothman footage filmed in Beijing, China. So this is from China. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw this, but it's just like straight up a blob. And then just zoom in. I'm sorry, it's great. It's just like zoomed in and it's like a cicada or like a blob. But they're just like, Mothman! Actually, it could be, I was thinking it could be a very elaborate kite because, well, at least China is known for like very elaborate kites, like traditional kites that they fly like during festivals. But it could be like this kind of elaborate kite and someone just like thought it was like, Mothman! But yeah, blob. I think it's a kite. I'm pretty sure it's a kite. And it's like flowy. Do you see that? Like it's flowy. It's kind of like flowing. Sona, please, it's too scary. Da da da. Blob. Scary blob. That's it. Wait. Okay. I don't know if I can play this because I also have the Silver Bridge collapse report that also, I think Tyrant also sent it. I can play a little bit of the video. I think it's gonna be okay if I... Yeah, so this is the bridge, the news report after the bridge collapsed. Should be fine.
Mrs. Foster, what was the first thing that you saw?
Well, I heard before I saw anything. I was standing right here in my kitchen preparing dinner. And my two boys came out the back door down the steps to get their bicycles. They got down to the bottom of the steps here and they started screaming. We heard this terrible boom. And my boys looked around and saw the bridge starting to fall. Well, as soon as I heard the sound, I of course ran out the back door to see what was wrong with the boys and what the noise was. And
I think it's fine. This one should be fine.
Door, of course, I could see what was happening, and I stood right here and watched the whole bridge.
Well, anyway, yeah, the bridge just collapsed. Then there was like interview, I guess, with the victim. But I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's, yeah, it might be
all wrong.
Well, I came to myself after, I imagine.
Yeah, so like one of the victims, and then we have the footage from like around the bridge. Like this is the collapsed bridge, obviously, rescuers and servicemen. And yeah, but that's from Tyrant. Tyrant just sent the surviving news footage from the collapse. So that's very old. That's pretty old. That's from, by the way, the video is like from 10 years ago. So that's... Yeah. Wow. Damn. It's a whole bridge. And it just collapsed like down into itself. Damn. But it's so kind of awkward, like there's no music. Like usually, or like comments. There's just no comment. Kind of creepy. Just a little creepy. Like there's only this like weird sound in the video, but I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it, like the weird sound. Yeah. I think that's about it. Wow. Oh yeah, I guess that's the part. I think that might have been the part that we saw in pictures too. Yeah. So, what? Okay. So that's it. That's pretty much it. that's all I wanted to talk about. Also, my throat is dying, so I have to, and I'm hungry as fuck. So I have to go. But you guys, thank you so much again for hanging out with me today, for listening to the case. I hope you liked the new series, and that's gonna be an ongoing series. Hopefully I can do more cases, more cryptids very soon. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much. Again, I appreciate all of the donations. I appreciate all of my Patreons for sending in their evidence, sending it, like, you know, spending some time to gather evidence. And I'm going to actually read the list of Patreons to thank you guys directly. Let me see. We got it. Okay. Colonel Turtle, Tyrant Kitsune, Scholastica, CW, SAU004, IDK Bacon 53. Again, special thanks to IDK Bacon for driving down all the way to Point Pleasant and, you know, sending all the pictures and videos and, you know, joining me on today's call to talk about it. And Rudol Ganudol, thank you so much. Windstorm 555. Ian, Bubag, Hex Gengar, Eric, Leonovsky, Kanta, Gon Papi, Christopher McCants, Kaf, Rune S, Sienna, Anwen, Chris, Hopeful Space Pitako, Bright Slap, follower of the Twin Goddesses. Also special thanks for the evidence, for the pictures. Game Leader, Lost Nemesis, Pistol Disco, Chris KFP Feather, Comber Guac, DMJ 2004, Mr. Ridgway, Anthony Vivenzio, Silverjack, also special thanks for the pictures. Chris, Imythe, Christopher Holgate, Nicholas Hawley, Dejon Active, Ketsuya, Forgotten Wraith, General Grievous, Eric Verastigi, Mark McCarley, Con Wiglov, and Shy. Shy also, thank you so much for sending all the pictures. And everyone else, if I forgot about someone, thank you so much for sending the pictures. Oh, Tyrant, obviously, thank you so much. And yeah, that's it, you guys. It was fun. Farewell, Detective. This has been really fun. Have any ideas on what's the next episode gonna be about? Or are you gonna surprise us? I'm gonna surprise you guys because I haven't decided yet. I just wanted to like kind of test run this episode, like do this episode as a test run and see how it goes. But I do like it. It was pretty fun. I do like the cryptid theories and, you know, all the pictures and all the crazy stuff. So I'm definitely gonna come back with another episode. And David, I am so glad I bailed out of my friend for this. What? You bailed on your friend? God damn. This was worth the watch. Thank you, Sona, and thank you, Tyrant, and all the Patreons who worked on this. Y'all are real legend for making this happen. Yeah, like especially like Bacon and Tyrant. Man, like Bacon for driving all the way there. Thank you so much. And yeah, like I can't believe that it happened. But you guys, Bigfoot. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I should cover Bigfoot. I don't know if it's gonna be next, but we'll see. So that's it. Stay safe out there. My throat is dying, so I have to go. Always lock your doors and windows, bury your hexes, and until the next time. Wait, Rose Fox said, good night, everyone. By the way, Sona, the Mothman plush is from an Etsy seller named... Oh my god, okay, gotta find it. Thank you. Also, special thanks to follower of the Twin Goddesses, because they also sent a donation last time, and I forgot to read. Like, I think I just missed it. Where was it? Was it yesterday? 1 day ago, I think. Yeah, like it was in the last stream. Anyway, like follower also sent, like at the very end of the stream, they sent a donation, and I just forgot. I didn't notice it before I ended the stream. So thank you so much, follower, again. And to all of you guys who sent in donations today, also much thanks, many thanks. I appreciate it. And it's gonna go to my Point Pleasant trip, Mothman cosplay rubbing butt fund. That's it. Okay, you guys, stay safe out there, and until the next time. Bye.